Oh hey guys, it's Paolo. So today we're talking with the star from TLC's My Big Fat Fabulous Life, Whitney Thore. Now, I have to tell you, she is so amazing. Like, if you haven't already, you will fall in love with her. Oh, she's here. See you guys in the studio.
His life was changed and made new when an angel made his dream come true, and now he brings his dream to you. In a Spoonful, Paolo.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Can I just tell you how excited I am to have you on our show? I don't know. I just admire you. I love you so much. And when I said earlier, like when your publicist reached out to me, I didn't even hesitate. I said, yes, I want Whitney. Even if we have to tape it at midnight, I'll do it. So.
Oh, well, thank you. I feel the same. I'm so happy to be here. I think this is really fabulous. You're fierce. Your eyebrows are on fleek.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's just a little recap for those who are just tuning in with your story. You know, you started putting out videos, okay? And I think it was one of them that I think has over 8 million views today, Fat Girl Dancing, that went viral, as we all know, okay? And did you ever think in your wildest dream that that one video would change your life? Like to be sitting here and doing all this press and everything?
No, I definitely did not. And I was working at a radio station at the time, and we had just lost our host of over 20 years, and we were like, let's get up on the technology. Let's like have a YouTube. And so we were like, what can we put on there to get some views? But we were thinking like from our own listeners, like on our own Facebook page. You know?
Yeah,
like,
just have them, right.
Right. So when the video went viral, it totally shocked me. It still does. I mean, I'll just be like driving down the street sometimes in Greensboro, you know, just chilling, and I think about my life, and I'm like, what the hell?
Oh my
like,
God.
what is happening in the world? It's pretty
Wow.
awesome.
I mean, when TLC approached you to say, hey, we want to do a show based on your life, what was your reaction? Were you like, oh my God, this is like a dream come true? Like, what were you thinking when the first time you heard that we want to do a show based on your life?
Well, I think I was worried that they wouldn't have enough content because I didn't really feel like I was that interesting or funny or worth like watching necessarily. And I thought like, crap, well, what are we gonna do? Like, do I need to go get another job or I've got to do something? Like, and then, you know, the production company came in and they're like, all right, so we're just gonna start setting up here in your bedroom. And I was like, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but when we saw the season, I mean, we all had reservations too. I think you hear reality TV, you get a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
And my mother, Babs, which I'm
Oh my
sure
God, I love her so
know,
much.
I knew you would.
She's gonna have her own spin-off show. I feel like it.
Called My Big Fat Fabulous Life. I know. She's insane. But she was like, I came home and I said, well, so I think I'm gonna get like a reality show. And my mom was like, I'm not doing it. I won't do it. And then she still to this day, like every day she's like, that was my last episode. Like, Mom, no, it wasn't. Like, it's funny. I joke that like everything that's happened to me, like all the hardships and everything that led to this moment, have really just all been a vehicle for my mother to unleash herself on the world. That's really what I think. So
I love when you guys, your connection with her, when you guys do your solo, your confessions, when you're talking to the camera on your show, there's something there, even with your dad too, but you know, mother and daughter, there's something special that you guys really understand each other.
Yes,
you know?
we do.
When, you know, this show, we see you put yourself out there. You do things that we're like, wow, you go girl. What's the biggest challenge for you doing this show, would you say?
Well, I think the biggest challenge is that you open yourself up for a lot of criticism, and I'm certainly no stranger to that. I get a lot of people saying, oh, you know, we're just looking at a fat person doing normal things and saying, you go girl, you know, like big deal, or you're promoting obesity, or like, see, that's why you're fat, you just ate a piece of pizza. And so when you do reality TV, you can't pick and choose what you want to show. And opening yourself up that way to be so vulnerable is hard. But I think what I've seen, and what I really knew even before it aired, I felt like it was going to help more people than it would hurt me. So I, you know, went through with it. I couldn't be more thrilled. And honestly, there's something kind of liberating and empowering about like putting everything out there and having people see your struggles and then like having people still love you.
Because you're being real.
That's pretty incredible, because I went through so many years where I was embarrassed for anyone who had to claim me, whether it be a boyfriend or my family or anybody. And now to have people so supportive, people that I'll probably never even meet, that's a strange feeling for me, but it gives me hope. And it's so encouraging.
How has Whitney changed from season 1 to season 2, would you say?
Well, I'm in love now.
And he's fine. We ain't gonna show you what he looks like. but he's in our studio.
Oh, hey, babe.
So yeah. So is that the big thing you think that you've changed, like since season 1, season 2, that you're in love?
I'm in love, and so I feel like my hardened heart has softened up a little bit, because it's always nice to be in love, and I'm never one of those girls. I mean, I'm independent and happy and whatever, but I mean, I want love. Like, I want to be in a relationship, and I found that, so that's nice. And then the other thing is that, my health issues got more serious towards the end of season 1.
I was diagnosed
with pre-diabetes. So, and that's something I think is important about my Big Fat Fabulous Life is I'm not shying away from the realistic things that are happening to me because of my weight. Like, I was diagnosed with prediabetes. Like, that was a letter that came in the mail that I could have squirreled away and never told anybody about. But
you did on
but
camera
this is
in front
reality
of your
TV.
audience.
Right. This is reality TV. So I was like, no, I can't just pretend like this didn't happen, because there are a lot of people out there like me.
Yeah.
And so that's, I think, something important is to be open and honest about all the fabulous things and all the not so fabulous things that come along with like living my life. After we danced in Little Big Girl Dance class, I think it'll be beneficial for us to talk about some of the hard things, because I've been in their exact spot before. What's something somebody told you about your body that hurt your feelings? Yeah.
People say that I'm not pretty.
To be face to face with those little girls that young.
Back in 3rd grade, I was being bullied, and what they were doing is they were calling me fat every day.
And hearing them say that people make fun of them for being fat.
I've had people tell me that I'm gonna break the monkey bars. You're ugly.
Call me fab.
I felt like I was looking at myself, and it was heartbreaking to me. This is an experience that is not unique. So when someone makes fun of you or calls you a name, I don't want you to feel like there's something wrong with you, because it happens to almost everybody. You are capable and strong, and none of that is determined by what you look like in the mirror. Not a single bit of it matters. And the sooner you realize to value yourself for all the things that make you unique and special, the more self-confidence you will have, the more successful you will be. And when you get older, all those other people who are nasty to you will want to be like you.
You say there's a promo you say in season 2, you say, and I quote you say, "I know I could have the life I want as long as I don't give up." Where does that motivation come from? Because I can only imagine there's times, you do want to give up, or you're having a bad day, because we all have bad days. It doesn't matter where you come from. But where does that motivation come from for you?
Well, I think, I hit rock bottom. A lot of people don't know this, but I actually lost 100 pounds 4 years ago. And it was through that experience that I realized that people still judged me exactly the same, even though I had done exactly what everybody told me to do. But I was still fat, and nobody cared to know that I just lost 100 pounds in 8 months. Nobody cared if I just ran 5 miles. So I just kind of hit rock bottom there, and I knew that I would never have the life that I wanted if I kept living based on someone else's expectations. And that sounds cliche, but it's so true. And I just knew that I had to find a different way. And to know that I can look at myself naked, which I do, which I would totally get naked with you and go swim in that delicious pool you have
we
outside.
might do that after.
Because I didn't bring my swimsuit, but I love the skinny dip. So, knowing that I can do things like that, like look at myself naked, I can have a fulfilling relationship with a man, and I can love myself through and through. That to me has always been a bigger challenge than losing even 200 pounds. So I know if I can do this, that I can also lose 100 pounds, save myself from, illnesses that I may get in the future because of my weight. So it's slow going. I'm trying to approach it really sustainably, but I think I've done the hardest thing in the world, and that's just to be happy.
Yes. What do you think the biggest misconception is when you're out in public that people think or say about you? What do you think that is?
Oh, I think it's definitely that I'm promoting obesity, and this is just asinine to me. I don't even know what that means.
That's right. If you watch the show, you know that you don't do that.
Right. Yeah, I'd say promoting obesity, and my response to that is well, what's the alternative? It's like people saying I'm okay with gay people, but I just don't want to see it.
Yep.
Well, then what do you want us to do?
Exactly.
Then, so you're not okay with us.
Exactly.
And then the other thing is that people saying if she would just exercise, or if she would just quit blaming her PCOS or whatever. And PCOS is a big factor in my weight.
It's 1 out of every 10
women. It's so common.
So crazy.
I know it. And I just get frustrated because I've never blamed all of my weight gain on PCOS. And you can even say, you can say something and somebody will just hear what they want to, because people are committed to hating marginalized people. I think like gay people, like fat people, and people who are just committed to hating and misunderstanding. You will never get the message, but that doesn't make it less frustrating.
Yeah. Like, I think that one of the best choices you made in your life, I'll tell you, is you going back into dancing, because I think it was 10 years that you kind of pulled yourself away from that. But did you have a light bulb moment saying like, hey girl, like, you're good at this, go back into dancing and just shut up? Like what was it?
I really did. And once I did it, like, I get so emotional, which people also always say, like, if you're so happy, why do you cry all the time? And I'm like, 'cause I'm very sensitive. I'm just like, I'm very emotional, and I cry out of happiness a lot too.
Yeah.
But the first time I danced again after 10 years, I actually cried, because dance is a very intimate experience with your body, and you have to confront it if you're gonna dance. And so doing that was so cathartic for me. And once I started dancing again, I was like, no wonder I've wanted to die for the last 10 years, because I haven't been doing the thing that makes me the most happy in life. Like, it's just crazy town to think that you have your biggest passion and you just dropped it and just didn't even touch it for 10 years, didn't even look at it. And when I tell you, you know what I love? You know those apps on social media? Like, there was like a time hop or something?
Oh, yeah.
It says what you're doing 4 years ago today. Well, I had posted, it was like a prompt. It was like, post a picture of something you wish you could do again. Yeah. And I had posted a picture of me dancing in high school. And I wrote something like, day 4, something I want to do again, dance. And I thought, like, just 4 years ago, that was just a wish. Like, I thought that, and all I had to do was just like literally stand up and like dance. That's all I had to do. And I had convinced myself that I could not. So that was like emotional for me to see in social media how much my life has changed in such a short amount of time.
Wow.
So.
Oh my God. Every time you dance, I don't care who you're dancing with. You could be dancing with the president, the Pope. I'm always looking at you because you just have those moves that it just comes naturally. And I just can't tell you how much I love you. I love watching you. Can you do me a favor? Can we do a favor? I'll do the dancing. Can we both stand up and just have everyone who's watching stand up and do some moves? Can we do that?
Of course.
Right, so we'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, Patrick's gonna remove this furniture because we want to dance. And when we come back, all of you have to stand up and dance. There's no excuses, okay? Because I just can't tell you how much I love you, okay? Okay, we'll be back in 1 second. 1 second. Don't go away. Are we ready? Yeah. Okay, look, we're back. Thank you, Patrick. Okay, so Patrick, cue that music. And I just told Whitney, do whatever you want to do. I mean, you can do some of these. I love these moves that you do. Whatever you want to do, you do it.
I feel like that's what you want to do.
I do.
Paolo.
Okay. Because you do it so good.
All right, we'll work it in there.
Okay, we'll work it in there. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. What are we doing?
So, no, I'm going to play off you.
I don't know.
Hold on, let me take my bracelet.
Wait, the expert's following me.
This is the Paolo.
Okay, can we do the roll? Can we do something with R? Okay, now we move our booty. Okay, I just had to say. Wait, I'll do that. Okay, thank you. Ah.
Bring it back like she loves something. Bring it back.
Okay, that's good. Okay. I love you so much. Oh my God, I love you. Don't forget, everyone, my Big Fat Fabulous Life, you catch it on TLC every Wednesday night. You don't want to miss her because I'm telling you, she is the one of the most inspirational people you're ever going to meet. So every Wednesday night, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love you. Bye, everyone. See you next time on a Spoonful of Paolo. Bye. Oh my God. Oh my God. Good job.
That was fun.
Dream big.
Spoonful of Paolo.
I love you, Oprah. Bye, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you.